I have a cigarette in my mouth. I want to say Happy Mother's Day, but then again, I don't. For some, it's an unhappy Mother's Day. You can't say Happy Un-Mother's Day because there's people that are being forced to be mothers. And squirrel. I don't know what that chime was, and I hope it ain't in the video, but it probably is. I don't know. I got a story to tell you guys. Having the drunk, abusive dad that I had, things were rough on our childhood. Things were even more rough on our mom. Up until my mom was 40, she didn't even like kids. Come on, squirrel. What's wrong with you? Come get the peanut. With the dad I had, he didn't care about what mom wanted. Not one bit. All he knew was he had 2 sisters that were getting married, and all their kids' names were going to take on their dad's name. And the one brother he had wound up sterile. So my dad thought it was up to him to carry out the family name and keep it going. So, where is that damn squirrel? You come here, you squirrel. Come here, what are you, new? Come here. Anyway, he used to force kids on my mom. They kept coming up with girls. Back then there was a rule stating that the child had to take the mother's name if the parents were not married. So in that first pregnancy, he had to take mom's name. It wasn't until he got his second son that he was able to give him his name. That one son wasn't good enough for him. And, you know, of course I got married and my name changed. And my kid took on the married name. Of course. Just like what happened with all my cousins and when my dad's sisters had kids. So he would force kids on my mom. Hey, look, squirrel, I found a tattoo for the day. It's a monkey. It's still a little wet. It's very shiny for some reason. I don't like it. So he kept forcing her to have more and more. He wouldn't even give her body time to heal. She wound up having 4 kids with him and 4 abortions, from what I heard. And he just wanted to carry out the family name. That's all he cared about. And karma hit him back by making all his grandchildren girls. Look, my lilies are coming up. The stargazers and shit. But yeah, my brother's first kid came out a boy. But he said that the family name did not deserve to be carried out because it was full of alcoholics and convicts. So he wanted to squash it. He said he's squashing the name. I hope I actually do end up with some lilies this time. What? What's that? Where's the leaves on the honeysuckle? I swear, I think that guy is shooting these things. Oh, look, the neighbor's got one single little tulip. Ain't that cute? Though he did give his daughters the mother's name also. I don't know. One of his daughters might have his name. But still, when she gets married, her name will change. And her kids will take on the dad's name. You watch. Yeah, squirrel. I've got my own personal reasons for them, being upset about them taking women's rights away. Hey, squirrel. Did you know that the younger the mother is, the more likely she is to give that kid up for adoption? It's all about the adoption agencies and the politicians getting a piece of the pie. Hey, squirrel. You remember that miscarriage that I had a few years ago? Yeah, after that stressful family argument and that strenuous night at work, The very next morning I woke up and I felt like a bubble, like a floop. And yeah, I didn't make it. Trigger warning. I stood in front of the toilet, I dropped my pants, and out it fell. And I missed. It was on the floor, about a foot from the toilet. But there wasn't no baby in it. I was 3 months in, and I didn't even see a fetus in there. And all that mess. It just looked like my liver fell out of me. You know, people say they don't want to care what the scientists say, and they think they're know-it-alls, but I don't care what the know-it-alls say, because I saw that shit firsthand. I saw it myself. There wasn't a fetus or baby or there wasn't anything in there. If there was a fetus in there 3 months in, it was very, very small. It was just a sack. Isn't calling a baby a fetus like counting chickens before they hatch? Why are we going backwards? It's all about the donors. It's not the land of the free. We're the land of the broken and the home of the trapped. Where we're all forced to live off of pennies in a world where everything costs dollars. Are you talking to me? Oh, I dropped it. I'm sorry. I don't know where it went. Hey, Squirrel. A live stream just started. Yeah, I'm gonna have something else that I can think about. Awesome. I'm gonna watch Tones. Hey, Squirrel. Do you remember Caitlin Bennett? Do you know she thinks women shouldn't even have the right to vote? And there's other people like that, too. Is our right to vote going to be next? Oh, I forgot my color rock. Oh, damn it. It's all about the donors. I got my rock. Hey, Squirrel. Remember Chili? Chili DeCastro? You know he even thinks it should not be up to the government? Damn it, he just had my comment up there. I missed it. Oh my goodness, I forgot where I was in my talk. Yeah, Chili's pro-choice, for those who don't know. And Caitlin Bennett, she really is just following the money. But, yeah, people like her, they want to take our rights to vote away, too. Oh, look, I could rewind it to where he put my comment up. Oh, ain't that cool? My heart breaks for the state that our country is in right now. The land of the free for who? Everything's going messed up. Everything's going backwards. It just makes me sad. So that live stream I was watching is over now. Yet, back to the squirrels and the sadness. Hey, did you just yank that door open? Did you just yank this door open? Here. I just wanted to add my thoughts on why it's a bad idea to take women's rights away. Coming from a family like mine, with a dad like that, forcing children on the mom again and again and again. It's just, you see some things and some stuff. He goes, Phil. Hey, where you go? Hello? If people don't want kids, they shouldn't have kids. And they shouldn't be forced into doing so. Some people just don't like them, and some people just can't take care of them. Some people just don't want them. Look at that cardinal. He's so pretty. Now he's over here. There's Squirrel at the door. Hello, Squirrel. Yeah, some people don't have a choice in the matter. Some people are stuck in a relationship that life would probably be even worse off if the person didn't have a place to stay and shit. So she stays in the relationship that's got her trapped. Yeah. And I've seen it. I've lived it. I know all about it. Oh, why you running off, Squirrel? Yeah, and the R word though, for use that don't know, it's worse than just somebody just taking someone's life. Okay? Because you relive the experience. Yeah. And if you watch a movie or something and you see someone being held down against their will and that shit happening, it's like you feel it within you. You know how it feels. And the cringe and the heartache and the burning of the boiling blood is just a man could never imagine. Talking about lowering the age of consent in Tennessee. I'm so glad they're not gonna do that. God damn it! It's for the adoption agencies. I'm telling you, they're donors. It's just gonna make the suicide rates go up even more. What are your thoughts on the issue, Squirrel? And them destroying Roe v. Wade. You know, Squirrel, I thought people were supposed to be civil here. Cogs, labrets, and pawns. Oh my. What does the viewers think about Roe v. Wade? Comment below. Let the squirrels know. We're very concerned over here. It's messed up. And it's the fault of the donors and the adoption agencies, I'm telling you. They don't care about the people. It's not a matter of being, pro-life. They're pro-afterlife. They don't care about you. The politicians don't care about the little people. The business owners consider us smaller ones as cogs and pawns, and that is all. Politicians don't deal in morality. They lie to get their way, and then they go back on what they say, and they're always switching. Just look at Susan Collins. He caught that peanut. Did you see him catch that peanut? That was funny. Put it this way, Squirrel. I'm willing to bet that there's a politician down there in Tennessee that either wants to marry a 14-year-old himself, or he's got somebody wanting to buy his daughter's hand in marriage. I bet that's probably it. A fly just flew in here. It scared me. Yeah. People are all about money. Politicians are all about money. And the fish rots from the head down. They just want a piece of the pie. Of all the pies. So there's my Mother's Day video and my thoughts on Roe v. Wade. It's either a unhappy Mother's Day or a happy on Mother's Day. But if it's on Mother's Day, I don't know, man, because people are being forced to be moms when they don't want to be. Those are the people that end up being mean to their kids. The things I hear about on these predator poultry channels just terrifies me. This is going to affect the wallets of doctors all across the country. I'm sure those big evangelical television churches are better donors than what Planned Parenthood is. But I can assure you, abortions are not their only agenda. Planned Parenthood does so much more than that. Click the subscribe button and stay tuned if you want to hear whatever I'm going to be bitching about next. Or if you just want to catch yourself a cutesy, squarey smile. We out this piece, and it's been real.